Good evening, everybody. I hope you are enjoying yourselves. For those of you that don't know me, I am Lady Gaga. Dave and Liz, I would like to thank you again for coming to my concert a few weeks ago. You were both my favorite fans. My sincerest apologies that I was unable to be there with you tonight to celebrate your wedding rehearsal dinner. Unfortunately, Dave, your dear friend, Jason Ostheimer had invited me to Ohika Castle for Shabbat dinner before I received the invitation. So on behalf of Jason and me, have a great evening and Shabbat Shalom, my little monsters. We will see you all tomorrow night. Hold on a minute, it sounds like Jason wants to say a few words from the Ohika Spa.
Thank you, Lady Gaga. Good evening. I am virtual Jason Ostheimer, one of David's oldest friends. I am up at Ohika Castle enjoying a good evening's fits. Sorry I couldn't be there, but I figured we shouldn't lose the chance to say a few words. Not that there is any real doubt amongst the crowd, but I, along with Scott Gertman and Jared Pollock, think it's important that the people who have known Dave the longest make the case for why he is fit to marry a woman as wonderful as Liz. And I'm not talking about fit as in physically, because we all know he is set in that area. I mean, look at him tonight. Liz's strict wedding diet has kept him looking good. Don't worry, Dave, we won't tell Liz about those porterhouses you had in Miami.
Cheeseburger in paradise, heaven on earth with an onion slice.
Oops, hope she didn't see that. So to give everyone comfort that Liz is marrying the right man, we are here to provide irrefutable evidence that Dave is the right man for the job of being Liz's husband. Good evening, everyone. I am the virtual Scott Gertman. My good-looking human version is in the crowd somewhere. I am here to tell you why Dave will be a supportive husband. Dave is now in touch with his emotions, so he will be very supportive and there for Liz whenever she needs him. See, Dave used to be a real tough guy. He was all about the party scene, hitting the clubs into the early morning hours. As you can see, Dave would never smile in fear of losing the tough guy status. And he definitely would never use the L word. Unless he was talking to his car. But boy, did things change when Liz came into the picture. Notice the difference?
Look into my eyes, you will see what you mean to me.
In fear that this isn't convincing enough, this should be all the evidence you need. Yes, folks, the first night of Dave's bachelor party. In bed at 10 p.m., on the phone with Liz. And dropping L-bombs.
Yeah, let's just get it on camera. What time? Hold on, let me see that. Let me see that. Let me get it on camera.
Hold on, here.
10:03.
Get him talking to my sister on the phone.
Night number one?
Here's my
Is this
sister.
night number one? Thursday.
Here's my sister.
Holy.
10 o'clock on the first night of your bachelor party, and you are in bed.
Hello, I am virtual Jared Pollock, also known as Elvis. I'm here to tell you that David is going to make a great father. How do we know this? Well, he was trained at an early age when he had his first baby around 17 years old. Liz, did we just get you nervous? Well, don't be. We are talking about the thing he loved more than life itself. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the 1999 triple black Celine Ford Mustang GT.
Since he was born, my sweet baby.
He actually ordered his first set of diapers before he turned 17, so he could make sure to properly clean his vehicle every 2 hours. The Mustang GT got top-notch treatment. Basic accessories were unacceptable for Dave's baby. Standard sport package. Good enough for most people, but not Dave. He had to make sure everyone knew who was driving this fine piece of machinery. So he spent more than the price of the car ordering ground effects, spoilers, etc. I swear this thing looked like the Batmobile. Liz, at least we know baby Zuckerberg will definitely be sporting a pimped-out bugaboo. Back at you from Mohica Castle Spa. Not to belabor the point, as Elvis made a great case, but I can further validate that David will be a fantastic father given the way he protected his Mustang. While it was extremely irritating, Liz, we can promise you nothing will ever happen to your children. How do we know this? When we would pull into a relatively empty parking lot with only 2 or 3 cars parked near the entrance, what would Dave do? He would park in the second-to-last spot by the road to be at least 10 spots away from the next car, forcing us to walk the longer distance. He would get out of the car and make sure anyone around knew. You cannot touch this saline hotness. Virtual Scott, do you think we made a good case for Dave? I think so, but I'd like to add one more thing. Dave is really good looking, and I think these pictures speak for themselves.
I'm too sexy for my shirt, too sexy for my shirt, so sexy it hurts. And I'm too sexy for Milan, too sexy for Milan, New York and Japan.
Well, I think that's it. How about some closing remarks? Too bad human Jared and Scott are such losers that they couldn't come up here and speak in person. I agree. I know human Jason and Lady Gaga had their reasons, but Scott and Jared are sitting in the crowd. Well, anyway, let's have a round of applause for all the hard work virtual Lady Gaga, Jason, Jared and Scott did tonight. Did I just hear human me? You want to come up here and say something? Well, go ahead.